Hi everyone, it's immigration attorney Erin, and I am here to talk to you about the 75 country ban or pause, or however it's being sort of talked about colloquially. I want to discuss it a little bit and just bring some clarity to individuals, especially if you're from a country that is on that list. So what do you want to say about this ban? You probably hear that number 75 floating around, and there are other bans and pauses at issue now, so I'm just focusing on this one. This one particular one is from the State Department, and it came into effect on January 21st of this year. So relatively new still. Hopefully some of the confusion is settling, but I'm gonna put this video out there just to hopefully bring even more clarity. So with these 75 countries, what's going on is basically the State Department is putting a pause on issuing all immigrant visas. So key here is the fact that it's the State Department doing this, and the other key is that it's immigrant visas, not just any visas. So from the State Department side, the State Department doesn't do, adjustment of status. It won't adjudicate I-130, I-140, those sorts of petitions go with USCIS. It's not a part of the State Department. So those petitions are not going to be affected, and applications aren't going to be affected by this proclamation or by this order. It's just not in its purview, although something else might be affecting it. So don't totally, kind of stop at this video and think you're good, because there are other things at issue, which I can make another video about. But for this one, it's just the State Department, so it's going to affect the embassies and how they're issuing the visas. Right now, they're supposed to be continuing to do the interviews. They're supposed to be, still processing the cases as normal, basically, but they're just not actually issuing the visas, because what the government is saying is that they're sort of evaluating the system that they have for identifying potential public charge issues, and they want to kind of have a better filter for people who they think need to be denied because of public charge issues. They feel like they don't have a good handle on that. So we'll see what they end up coming up with. I don't know if we'll ever hear about that. A good thing about this pause is it's just a pause. Not sure how long it's going to last, but certainly not forever, and eventually be open again in these countries, so hopefully sooner than later. The other key part is that it's for immigrant visas. So this would not include like a student visa, tourist visa, those sorts of just temporary visas, H-1B, that of the temporary nature where you're not going to get a green card at the end of it. That's not included in this order. So if you're from one of those 75 countries and you have a student visa pending, you don't need to be worried because of this policy change. Maybe there's another policy change where that could affect you, but for this one, it doesn't. So an exception or sort of a loophole with this proclamation might be if you have dual citizenship. So if you're a dual citizen of, say, Canada, that's not on this list, and then another country that is on the list, your application can go forward and you can get approved and actually get your visa from the State Department, like have the case actually approved. So hopefully that is helpful to you. Let me see if I had anything else in my notes that I wanted to talk about. I don't think so. Okay, well, I hope that got some clarity. If you do have any need for assistance or advice with your immigration application, I'd be certainly happy to help. You can reach out to me. My email is down below, and I look forward to hearing from you. If you want to talk more about if you think there are other issues with your application, or if it's pending at the embassy now, if you're worried about what's going on there, or you feel like you need some extra guidance, also happy to consult with you. So I look forward to hearing from some of you, and until then, I guess we can cross our fingers and hope this goes away soon. Okay, bye.